This is a moment of concern where they're thinking, does he know what he's doing? Do you think he knows what he's doing?
I do, Piers, and I just interviewed Trump a couple of weeks ago on Air Force One, and I know you've interviewed him several times. I think it was the 11th time that I've interviewed him in the last 5 years. In terms of his overall composure and comportment was, this is a guy who doesn't care what anybody else says anymore. And
Clay, very quickly, a difficult question for you. If this was Joe Biden who'd done this and tanked global markets out of nowhere, not because of a reaction to a crisis, but entirely through a deliberate decision to slap unprecedented tariffs on the entire planet, would you be so enthusiastic, or would you be calling it one of the biggest disasters in modern presidential history?
it's a good question.
Especially as we're waking up today and seeing the stock market go down, Asian markets are down, S&P is down, Dow Jones is down. Briefly, United States entered a bear market. And then guess what's going up? Prediction for recession. Goldman Sachs yesterday put it at 45%. The prices of everything is going up. Taxes are going to go up. This is going to be a $6 trillion tax hike on Americans over 1 year, folks. Measles are going up. Measles deaths are going up. Folks, this is why you need competent people. And speaking about China, just today, New York Times came out with an article that said Trump's stupid, no good, reckless, horrible trade war, a unilateral trade war, unilateral tariffs imposed upon our allies. It's making China great again. Chinese exports. We're losing our allies. Japan and South Korea is now talking to China. We just found out today that the EU is planning on retaliation. Canada's planning on retaliation, so they're not going to bend the knee. Donald Trump has no idea how tariffs work. How do I know? I listen to him. He has no idea how the trade deficit works. He thinks a trade deficit means that the other country is screwing you, right? So if you look at that beer chart of tariffs he put on, they came up with some formula, inserted that formula on all our allies. Now there's a trade war, there's panic. Jamie Dimon, of all people, came out today. He's panicked. Goldman Sachs is panicked. Bill Ackman, huge Trump supporter, billionaire, he's panicked. MAGA just lost the host of CNBC Market. Pete Navarro was on there. He's panicked, right? Americans are losing their 401ks. Americans cannot afford eggs. In America, folks, right now in 2025, for those who are watching, some Americans are being told to paint potatoes instead of eggs in 2025 America because they can't afford eggs. Folks, it's okay to criticize your party. I have criticized Joe Biden on your show for the past year and a half, Piers. It is okay to criticize Donald Trump. Right now, the world is responding to this chaos. This man has no idea what he's doing. And by the way, you can criticize Biden, but facts matter. Biden, despite his diminished age, diminished capacity, right? In the 4 years that Biden was president, the economy recovered from when Trump was president, right? Inflation was down. These are facts. The American economy coming off of a pandemic, which has still impacted the world. I know you live in MAGAverse. I kept quiet while you said lie after lie. Just let me finish. Facts matter. This is for the global audience, not for MAGA. This is for the global audience right now. And by the way, that global audience includes a lot of Republicans who voted for Trump who are freaking out right now. I cannot win over the MAGA cult. Let me just finish. Let me just finish. Right now, in 2 months, folks, Trump has only been president for 2 months. He has done damage in 2 months to this country that we have not seen since, wait for it, 2020. Who was president in 2020? Donald Trump. And we were suffering from a pandemic. In 2 months, this man has cratered everything. Don't believe me. I'm an English major. Use your eyes and look at the markets right now and look at consumer confidence, both here and around the world. It is a disaster, folks. And you do not have to polish this turd clay for the world, because